now make a retro Ferrari 400 from a GTC4Lusso. Aries Design kicks off a raft of new projects: Tesla shooting brake, classic 964 and more. Danny Bahar is a survivor. He is also someone with an amazing ability to gather top-tier talent around him when a business idea strikes. The former Red Bull and Ferrari marketing wizard, who later and controversially gambled on a massive expansion plan when he became CEO of Lotus, has just formally opened his next project, Aries Design, a contemporary carrozzeria, coach builder based in the heart of Italy's motorsport valley in Modena. For anyone who still doubts Bahar's motivations, Aries Design's HQ is a pretty effective means of shutting down the naysayers. Housed in an 18,000 square meter former Fiat and Alfa Romeo dealership, Bahar and his principal partner in the business, Waleed Al Ghafari, a telecoms entrepreneur who bid on and owns the Aston Martin DB10 featured in the Bond film Spectre, following a charity auction, have already delivered more than 150 cars, and have plans to grow the workforce beyond the 110 people already employed. Bahar insists that there is a potent global demand for one-off cars amongst wealthy post-economic individuals for whom existing firms like Touring or Zagato, and indeed Ferrari, JLR and McLaren's special ops divisions, don't go far enough, and charge too much money for the pleasure. The future of customization can go much further than stitching and trim, Bahar says. Coach building isn't some strange extraterrestrial thing, it's something you can really do. Our projects respect the relevant local safety and homologation laws, while giving our clients the level of differentiation they demand. The cars are expensive, of course, but the figures are realistic given our client base, and we don't want to go crazy. Inspect Aries facilities and it's clear the company is channeling the spirit of the coach builders that marked out Italy as a creative and artisanal hotbed in the pre- and post-war eras. Modified Porsche 911s and Land Rover Defenders are just the baseline from which it starts. Design boss Mihai Panics, who has the ability to match the company's ambition, as the recently revealed Panther project confirms. This is a stunning reboot of the Tommaso Pantera based on Lamborghini Huracan underpinnings, although it stretches the homologation envelope somewhat by altering the donor car's A-pillars and including pop-up headlamps. Inspired by a client's love of the 1970s Kia-designed original, Aries says it has 7 other orders for the Panther. We use CFD to validate the design, and to ensure that the base car's aerodynamics and cooling requirements aren't compromised, Panicscu tells TG. Aries is also exploring the lucrative resto mod market, and will re-engineer a Porsche 964 to fit a 991-sourced PDK transmission and steering, the front axle and brakes from a 997 model, as well as the sat-nav from the latest Panamera. Another recent project blended the body from a one-owner, 53-year-old Corvette Stingray with the chassis and powertrain from the Vet C6. Around £600,000 gets you the carbon-bodied, Mercedes G-Class 4x4 squared X-Raid, and Aries has also taken advantage of Bentley's failure to replace its huge Brooklands model by creating an impressively engineered Mulsanne coupe. Elsewhere, a Ferrari GTC4Lusso is about to sacrifice its innards to re-emerge as a 2018 homage to the once unloved but newly cool Ferrari 400, and a Porsche 918 is going under the knife on behalf of a Swiss client. It's not special looking enough for him, Bahar smiles. The real value here is to make the customer happy with the car he or she has designed. We help them realize their dream, and there's a rising demand for that. It's not a rational investment, it's an emotional one. Significantly, however, Aries Design has been profitable since year one, and though Bahar has plans to grow the business, he's keeping the ambitions in check. Nor is he interested in building his own car, or becoming a consultancy. This isn't a Lotus-style odyssey. I don't think we have the ego to do our own car, he says. We're customer demand focused, not strategically driven.